The AFC East, there's a lot of good young quarterbacks. So in 3 years, who's going to be the best quarterback in that division? Sam Darnold, Jarrett Stidham, Tua Tagovailoa, or Josh Allen?
Well, with a 3-year window, I'm going Josh Allen. I just think the confidence that he has kind of started to play with, the immense talent that he has, the coaching stability that appears to be there in Buffalo, now surrounding him with better talent. Stephon Diggs now in Buffalo. I think it's going to be Josh Allen. And I think that you can make an argument for some of the other the quarterbacks in that division, but listen, I think they all kind of have certain situations that make me a little bit uneasy. That's why I go with Josh Allen.
Wait just a minute. Let me get Domonique Foxworth into this conversation. Nick, tell him he's wrong. The answer is obvious here. Tell him he's wrong.
Well, we agree. The answer is absolutely not Josh Allen, who was the least accurate quarterback in the entire league last year in 26, if you adjust for his yards per attempt. However, I don't think you're going to like my answer either. I think it's Tua. Like Tua, the ceiling is high for Tua. I think what they're doing down there in Miami with that coaching staff and the general managers is very important, and I think gives him a good situation to succeed. And I also don't think that maybe the next guy might be Stidham. It's hard to argue against a Bill Belichick quarterback. We're putting Darnold last. Darnold last. What you got, Tim?
Listen,
I'm not even sure I can continue.
Window,
what are you guys watching? I mean, what are we watching here? Have you watched Sam Darnold? Have you seen the talent? Have you seen? You know how young Sam Darnold is? Do you know that he's younger than the kid who just won the Heisman, whose name just jumped out of my head because I'm so upset? And it was the first pick in the draft, Joe Burrow. Sam Darnold is 22 years old. He's had mono since he came into the NFL. He's had 2 coaches and 2 systems and no talent around him. He's got a rocket for an arm. Sam Darnold is the obvious answer to this question.
Sam Darnold is not a bad answer.
I don't know what world we're living in.
I don't even care if you're talking over each other. That doesn't even make any difference to me because neither one of you are making any sense. Go ahead, Tim. Tell me why I'm right.
Listen, I know what world we're living in when we're using mono. Having mono is a reason of why you're the best. Like, where did that come from, Greeny? Hey, he had mono. Listen, like, I look at this. Sam Darnold, yes, he's young. Josh Allen's basically 1 year older than him. And listen, if we're talking about a 3-year window, my issue with Tua is there's so much talk about him not even playing this upcoming season, basically a redshirt year. So you have 2 years to play and be, the best quarterback in that division. I just think we've already seen it from Josh Allen. Can he get better? Absolutely. But I just think that there's opportunity there and consistency there. I'm not sure Adam Gase is going to be the head coach in 3 years for the Jets.
All right.
Sam Darnold is a great player. I think he has the potential to be very good, but the problem is the Jets. It's hard for me to have any faith that they're going to be able to build anything around him. You can't just be a quarterback on your own. I have faith in what they're building down there in Miami, not what they're doing with the Jets. And the argument for Josh Allen doesn't make sense to me. That's a defensive team. Josh Allen is being carried by that defense. It's very clear. It's hard for me to argue for Josh Allen.
Here's what we're going to do.
Something better than what he is now.
Here's what we're going to do.
I did hear Stidham had chicken pox as a child, which maybe does elevate him. I would agree with you, Nick. I would agree with you.
I understand the risk with Tua is potential injury, and maybe he won't be as good as we hope. But we've seen what Sam Darnold is, and I think he's very talented. But he is in New York, and that team has not been able to get it right. I have no faith that they're going to get it right. The reason why I believe in Tua is because of Tua's talent. I hope that he'll learn to take care of his body better. And also, what they're doing down there, I think this offseason has been really smart. And I was hugely critical of Brian Flores and Chris Greer when it looked like they were tanking, but they clearly weren't tanking. They're building a winner with a good culture and a lot of talent around him. And I think that Tua is going to be in a good situation. I mean, I can't defend Tim. He's not here to defend himself, so I won't pile on. But the Josh Allen stuff is absurd. But I could also say maybe Stidham. I mean, Belichick's a good coach. Stidham might be better than Darnold. I don't know.
All right, we'll see what happens.
I'm just trying to get you upset at this point.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.